What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Tay Loves checking in with you again. I wanted to make this video basically to let y'all know what camera I use. I get asked that a lot about my quality and basically just what I use to shoot my videos. And I just wanted to help y'all out and show y'all what I use. It's actually pretty cheap. I mean, well, somewhat of cheap. I mean, you have to spend a little bit of money at the vest a little bit, but you can get a good quality camera without spending over $1,000 and spending all that buku money like that. Bought this, I think it was around $450 or something like that, $400. Not crazy amount, but it's good. It's small, it's handheld that you can actually walk around with and really vlog if you really want to vlog with it. It's like one of the best vlog cameras that I've dealt with. I actually use the A5100. It's a small camera, as you see. I can hold it in my hand just like this. It has the flip screen on it, so as you're vlogging yourself, you're holding it, as you see, you can see yourself and everything. It's actually pretty dope that you can do that with. But yeah, nice small camera, the A5100, the Sony A5100. And yeah, me and my wife, we both have one, so we got two of them. So if you're seeing in my videos and I got multiple angles, I'm usually using both of them to do that. Like, so if you go back and look at my retwist video that I did, even my ACV rinse that I did, I used two cameras for that as well. So yeah, these cameras here, man, the Sony A5100s are very good and good quality. My wife actually put me on to it because I have a Canon 5D Mark II that I usually use for videos, because I shoot music videos as well. So I usually use that, but she put me on to that, and I found it easier to just hop on here and record because it has an autofocus on it and everything. You got a little SD card you put in there. It's easy to take out, pop into your computer, and just edit away on your software. But with the 5D Mark II, the Canon, it's a little harder because you gotta get yourself focused. It's not gonna automatically focus for you. You gotta make sure you're in the right spot and stay in that spot if you want it to stay focused. So I feel this camera is really the best camera for YouTube if you want, because a lot of times we're in a rush. We don't really have time to just sit around and just record videos because we gotta work, we got kids, we got families to deal with, we got all kind of stuff going on in our lives, working out, all that, sports, whatever. We just don't really have the time to just sit there and focus on editing in that type of way when it comes to recording. So you need something fast and quick, and I feel the Sony A5100 is the best one because it does have the screen that you can see yourself, so you can see exactly where you are. If you want to sit just like me sitting here in this seat, I can see myself right now. I know my position and where I'm placed and everything, so you don't have to worry about holding the camera or something and then you look at it later and you're like, dang, I was all the way over here. So that's a good thing about this camera. But yeah, the Canon that I do use, my wife actually uses this on her channel. So if you want to see the quality, if you really want to just step up and get some real good quality, this is a good quality if you want to take the time and do it and make that investment, because this camera is pretty expensive. I believe this camera is around $2,000 to $3,000. But if you wanted to make that investment, you can get some good quality off of this as well. And using the 50mm lens, I mean, you can get other lenses for it. But yeah, the Canon 5D, they have the Canon 5D Mark IV now. I got the Mark II, so I got this way back, and it's still quality. The 5D Mark IV was around, I believe, $3,000, $3,000 to $4,000 with the lens, I believe. But if you want to make that investment, but I mean, if you're not doing anything like professional, you're not doing any photography or shoot music videos or anything like that you're gonna make your money back off of, I wouldn't suggest buy this camera, because you can go get you like a T2i, Canon T2i, T5i if you just want to step it up a little bit more than using the Sony, A5100. But The only difference is with the camera difference between the Sony A5100s and the Canons is that, you know, you're dealing with a wider frame lenses and camera basically. So yeah, I enjoy using this Sony. You know, it's small. Like really, look at it's in my hand. I can cup it, you know, easy. When you put in it, when you ride in the car and you got it set up on a little stand, it's actually pretty easy to use without it. You know, using this camera, right? This Canon, man, this is heavy. Like this is like heavy. Like you drop this, like you're gonna do some damage. Like I get afraid to drop this thing because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. So I always have this strap on here, so it ain't going nowhere. But yeah, this Sony is it's light, man. It's light. It's really light, and it's a nice camera. So the Sony A5100 is the camera that I use to shoot all my videos. I started off before when I first started my videos, I was using a Sony. I think it was a Sony Nex 6. It was the same form, except the lens didn't come up, you know, so it was like the same thing, same quality. But you want to get like the Sony A5100 just because that lens, it has the selfie lens basically, where you can see yourself and just record your videos. But also, you know, have this camera as well for vlogging. It's made by DJI, I don't know how to say it, but it's called the OSMO. This one, you can actually link your phone to it, and you can see yourself on your phone. You can set your phone here, easy, and you can see yourself, which is pretty cool. This camera, I believe it's around now maybe $300 to $400. Or cheaper. I'm not sure if they lowered the price or whatever. They got different ones now, so they have different lenses. But I got it when it first came out. But this is pretty dope too, because if you're doing some vlogging where you're moving and stuff like that, and you want to walk around like your house or something, or you're trying to show, you know, around the salon or whatever, where you're getting your locks cleaned up, man, you can use something like this, and it's gonna be real smooth when you're walking. It's gonna look like I'm real cinematic, man. I'll show y'all some clips in between this just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Like I shot a part of a music video with this, and the quality of it when you see it, it's like, man, it looks real good quality. This shoots at 4K, so you can get some real good quality out of this as well. But it depends on what you're trying to do, man. Like if you really want to get into your vlogging with your you know, your Dreadlock journey, this is a good tool that you can use. So look up that, and I'll put the link in the description to this product, the DJI OSMO. And then if you really want to just get fancy on what you're you know, what you're doing, and want to have more shots, you know, let people know your location and stuff, you know, when you're doing it, like get those skyrise shots and stuff, and you want, like, you know, something like a drone or something like that. I do have the oh man, no sir, there we go. Man, I would lose, man. That would have been bad if it broke, man. Couldn't have that. But yeah, I do have the DJI the Phantom, which this shoots at this one shoots at 2K or something like that. Good enough. Really just needed that 1080, man. Not everybody's watching a 4K TV, so shoot at 1080. But yeah, I do have this. If you want to learn how to do this, this one is fun. You know, you get to fly and everything, but you can get some nice shots. If you go to my wife's channel, she has a vlog where it just shows with us family going on trips or anniversaries and stuff like that. I'll put a link to her channel so y'all can go and check that out, and y'all can see the type of shots that we get with that. You'll see a lot of these cameras that I showed you, like really all three of them. You'll see all of them that we use to shoot her stuff. Her stuff is more like a, I guess you could say, like a reality show. But if you want to go back there, you can check that out. You can see where my hair was shorter and the progress and everything just from watching those vlogs. Even the vacation that I went when I first started my lock. So yeah, you can check that out. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, man, what I use, and just give y'all an insight of what to use, because a lot of people want quality and they don't know what to use because they've never done this before. But I do this as a profession. This is what I do full time. Graphic design, video, photography, the whole nine. Anything that has to do with art, I do it. Music, everything. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this, and just encourage y'all to just try to do quality videos if that's what you want to do. If you really want to make quality, go out there and do it. I'm rooting for everybody in the lock community because to be honest, when I talk to people about the lock community, they don't really know that how big it is. See, I didn't even know how big it was until I got into the lock community. So just imagine how many people who don't know about the lock community, just because I see a lot of videos and people are, I know a lot of people don't know about it, but just stepping our quality up and really delivering on YouTube, we probably can, get more people, knowing about locks, and probably inspire more people to get locks and just really just enjoy their hair. But yeah, that's just my, my vision on everything, and that's what inspires me to keep doing these videos and putting out quality that people can enjoy watching. That's what I want to do. And I want to see everybody else post some great stuff too and have quality. And I'm not a selfish person. That's why I wanted to show y'all what I use, because if y'all putting up good stuff too, then we're making a strong community, and people just get more into it and just learn about the locks and just get educated about their hair. So yeah, I'm Mr. Tate Love, man. Like I said, man, Sony A5100. I'll put the link to Amazon or wherever I find it. I think that's the cheapest or whatever that you can find these. Well, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, man. Just give y'all insight of what I use, and just inspire you the best way that I can. So stay locked, stay blessed. It's your boy Mr. Tate Love. Holla at you.